Cody Gakpo, and he's accidentally played a 1-2 off Remo Freuler, goes on and shoots wide of the target from about 25 yards, having inadvertently got it back off Freuler's block. Robertson to take, just outside the penalty area, left side for Liverpool, and a little glancing header from Konate goes across the face of goal and
given a corner.
out for a corner.
We were right behind that. I didn't see any deflection.
No, I mean nobody really from Liverpool even appealed, and from Trent Alexander-Arnold is cleared straight to it was thrown in straight to Loddy, who clears, and now Awoniyi puts Van Dijk under pressure, but Van Dijk turns away from it, but then he's given the ball away. This is Gibbs-White running towards the edge of the penalty area and shooting, but straight at Alisson, and it's a very comfortable catch for Alisson. Yeah, Van Dijk making a run from sort of 5 yards outside the penalty area, trying to get away, and he has got away, and he heads it, and Keylor Navas tips it over. He's just a bit too cute and clever, Virgil van Dijk, for Scott McKenna, who in the end had to try and put him off from behind because he just run and jinked ahead of him. And from Alexander-Arnold's delivery, Van Dijk is denied by Keylor Navas. Trent Alexander-Arnold takes the corner, high towards the back post, and it's cleared off the line by Nico Williams. Touch towards goal from the back stick, right hand side. Alexander-Arnold takes, back post, Jota got above his man Loddy, but headed it into the side netting. That's probably the best chance that Liverpool have had, and they couldn't find the target. Alexander-Arnold's free kick towards the back post, in the same way as his previous free kick found Virgil van Dijk, who forced the save out of Navas. This time closer range for Jota, and he couldn't divert it in. Alexander-Arnold prepares to take from the right hand side, curls it towards the back post, and it loops up towards Fabinho and is headed in. It's a goal for Liverpool, and it's Jota. Forest lost 3 headers inside their penalty area, not for the first time this season, and the third one, as Forest were trying to head off the line, saw Diogo Jota just be stronger and head it firmly over the line after the header from the back post nodded it back across the face of goal. Jota gives Liverpool the lead. Forest resistance is broken inside 2 minutes at the start of the second half, and it's Liverpool 1, Forest 0.
It's not a surprise it's come from a set piece or a corner, free kick, whatever you will. Good delivery from Alexander-Arnold. Lost the first header. I think it was Konate who won the first header, and the ball just bounced down towards the far stick where Fabinho was there. 6'3" giant, headed the ball back across the goal, nearly onto the line actually. I think it was Loddy who went in with Jota to try and head the ball away, but Jota got there first, was hungry to get that tapping goal really from his point of view. That's the worst possible start for the second half on Forest.
As Nico Williams takes a free kick towards the edge of the penalty area, it comes down for Gibbs-White to drive, and a good save from Alisson, turning it away to his right hand side and away for a corner to Forest. Lofted free kick, one in the air, nodded down to Gibbs-White, who caught it on the volley inside the D, and Alisson had to go down smartly to his right to make the save, and hurls it long down the left hand side, helped on by Awoniyi to Gibbs-White. Look at the space for Nico Williams. Gibbs-White plays it into Williams. Williams drives.
Oh yes!
Forest score. Nico Williams scores via a deflection, a touch from Alisson as well, and it took it in, and Forest are level 6 minutes into the second half, and it's Nico Williams returning to Anfield. Doesn't celebrate a lot in front of the supporters, but he does celebrate with his teammates who go across and mob him. The Forest fans away to the left at that Anfield Road end of the ground. Well, that's Limbs away to that left-hand side, and it's 1-1. It's Nico Williams via a deflection off a defender, then a touch off Alisson into the Liverpool net. 1 apiece. Forest behind for only 4 minutes.
Oh, what a response that is as well. I mean, long throwing down the line. I think it was Awoniyi caused trouble. Much of it was Danilo or Gibbs-White who opened out and ran towards the D area, but on the right-hand side, careering forwards Nico Williams. Oceans of space. The ball's played right to him, into his stride, took a touch I think, and then just smashed it as low as he could.
To equalise. Must be offside here as it's turned in. The flag stays down, it's turned in, it's going to be a goal, it's turned in by Jota as they ran into clear space inside the penalty area, and Liverpool have gone 2-1 ahead.
Let's wait and see how this.
They're going to have a look at VAR.
I mean, we've got no monitor here to see that again, but to the naked eye, it looked clearly offside.
I mean, Forest are just standing around, they can't believe it, but two players ran into the penalty area from the free kick, dinked in from the left-hand side, Diogo Jota in space, and he's belted it home. Flag stays down, there doesn't appear to be any sort of VAR check, and it's 2-1 to Liverpool, and Jota's got them both, and Forest have got to do it all again. Konate, he finds Alexander-Arnold, had some trouble getting it under control, but gave it back to Konate, who then chips it forward, and on the run to head forward and had it turned over the bar by Keylor Navas is Diogo Jota again. Timed his run to perfection to stay onside, headed it towards goal, just a looping header, and Navas jumps up and turns it over the bar and away for a Liverpool corner. Here's the corner, driven in by Robertson, in-swinging corner, and headed out towards the edge of the penalty area where Jordan Henderson tries a volley under pressure from Felipe, which goes over the crossbar. It's only about 12 yards out as he hurls it in towards the near post, headed on by Felipe, comes down.
Yes!
Who volleys it in, and Forest have equalised again. It's 2-2. Forest scored twice away from home at Anfield of all places, and Morgan Gibbs-White gets his third goal of the season. Long throw, headed on by Felipe, came out for Gibbs-White 12 yards out on the volley, chucked it low into the bottom corner, and it's Liverpool 2, Forest 2, halfway through the second half.
Well, we just said a minute ago this could cause trouble, the long throw. It was just thrown in, it's a narrow pitch, and the ball's headed, I think, around the start of the 6-yard box, and it just flipped back to around the penalty area in the air, quite high, and it's coming down, and you could just see Gibbs-White had space around him to wait up, have a look, get his body position right and try and strike it on target. Did everything right, kept it low, bottom left-hand corner, and that for a guy who's not got many goals this year was brilliant technique. That's what he does have, he has great technique. We don't see it often enough really, but there, great technique, volley, bottom left-hand corner, and that's a goal he won't forget in a hurry.
This is a free kick though for Liverpool, 20 yards out, wide right, taken by Alexander-Arnold, and it's put in by Salah. Again, Salah responds. Liverpool moved inside the penalty area, Forest didn't, and Mo Salah, side foot from 6 yards out, puts Liverpool back in front. Every time Forest equalise, Liverpool get a free kick and then score from it. Alexander-Arnold's cross from the right, Salah reacted first, and 6 yards out, side-footed home, beyond Navas, and it's Liverpool 3, Forest 2, and Forest have got to do it all again.
Crushing, that was a crushing blow, that one. He's been quiet in the game. The delivery again from Alexander-Arnold was really, really good, but Mo Salah is 6 yards out from the goal.
Moussa Niakate to take from the left-hand side, further out this time, but hurls it towards the near post area. Felipe wins that header as well. Gibbs-White heads it down, headed on towards Awoniyi. Overhead kick from Awoniyi, and just over the crossbar. It's just onto the roof of the net after Worrell won the next header and headed it onto Awoniyi. And the former Liverpool man almost a whisker away from getting Forest on terms for the third time. Just over the bar.
Same again, long throw in, flick on, ball bouncing everywhere, got to Awoniyi, back to goal about 8 yards out, and then got his actually overhead kick spot on really, just clipped the top of the crossbar.
Long throw from Moussa Niakate again, in towards the penalty area where Felipe goes down. Was it a push? It's headed forward again towards Johnson, who knocks it onto the crossbar. Johnson hits the bar, little lob from Johnson from the inside left channel, and he's hit the bar. But Johnson was close to a third equaliser, he hit the bar. Now Nico Williams getting forward down the right hand side, needs some help. Nunez brings him down and gives him the help, and Forest will have a free kick. 90 minutes are up. Here's the fourth official to tell us there'll be 5 added. Headed forward towards Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White gets goal side, tries to stab it through to Johnson. Good tackle by Van Dijk. Comes out for Danilo. He gives it Mangala, who curls one wide. only just wide.